going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another College Football 26 Ultimate Team video. In today's video, I want to go over a few different game modes that you can be playing right now that will help you earn unlimited coins for your Cut 26 squad. So let's go ahead and jump right on into it. Now, before we go over those game modes, I want to show you my team just to use as a point of reference so you can see what I'm actually winning with, because I'm sitting here with a 76 OVR team. It's not very good at all. I am going no money spent this year. Yesterday we dropped episode number 1 of the no money spent squad, and as I continue to upgrade the squad, we're going to show you everything that we do, including the game modes in this video that we are playing. We will show you the reward packs that we get in the next episode, which will probably be tomorrow. So this is my binder sorted by the highest OVR, and as you can see, we got a bunch of pre-order players and basically 7 elites, right? Everything else is a 79 overall and under. And if you actually look at the lineup, I mean, my quarterback, for example, is a 73 overall. I'm out here playing games with a terrible team, and it's not very fun. The good news is, if your team looks similar to mine and it's trash and you're kind of struggling to win, it's only going to get better. So just like, don't get overly frustrated. At the moment that I'm recording this video, the game hasn't even been out a full 48 hours. And I know I've seen a lot of people say it already, like, you know, going no money spent is hard. It's going to be early on in the year, but things will get better. And today, with the brand new names of the game program, EA dropped a really nice offline game mode that you can just play over and over and over to earn unlimited packs and or coins if you want. But before we go over that one, I want to talk about solo season. So this is nothing new. It was here last year, and there's 3 different divisions. You have freshman, varsity, and all-American. Honestly, I wouldn't even waste my time with freshman and varsity. Unless you're severely struggling with it, you really should be on all-American season. And again, I purposely showed you my team that I have right now because we have been able to win the majority of our games with that trash team playing through the all-American season version of solo seasons. So this is how the game mode works. The goal in the regular season is to win 5 games before you lose 2. If you happen to lose 2, the best part about all of this is you can go right back into it and play again. There is no entry fee, therefore you can play this as much as time allows you to do and earn unlimited coins. Are you going to become a cut millionaire in 24 hours? Absolutely not, but it's a great way to build up that coin stack early on, because players right now, to make those upgrades, are really, really expensive. These are some easy game modes, you know, for the most part, that you can play over the course of a week or two to build up that coin stack. And as more promos come out, more free content comes out with those promos, you know, you can use this to help you build your squad. So the goal is to go 5-0. If you happen to lose 1 game, that's okay. But once you win those 5 games, you're going to get a bonus of 6,500 coins. Now, prior to getting that bonus, if you take a look here, you actually do get a per game reward of 1,000 coins. So once you win those 5 games, you're going to get 5,000 coins for each 1,000 coin per game bonus reward, and that's going to go on top of the 6.5k that you get once you win those 5 games in totality. Now, if you go 5-0, you're going to go to the playoffs, and within the playoffs on a 5-0 regular season, you're going to need to win 2 games to be done. 1 playoff game will get you into the championship, and then you're in the championship. If you can win that, you're going to get the grand prize, which I'm going to cover in a moment. If you happen to lose 1 game within your regular season, that's okay. That just means you have to play an extra playoff game to get to the championship, so you got to win 2 to get into the title game. So once you're in the playoffs and you win a singular game in the playoffs, the per game win reward is 1,500 coins, just showing you the payout that I got because I went on one of these runs on this account with the team that I showed you. If you complete the playoffs on the All-American difficulty level, and that's dependent on if you have to win 1 or 2 games, and again, that's all going to be based off of if you went 5-0 in your regular season or 5-1. But basically, once you get out of the playoffs and make it to the championship, you get an additional 6,500 coin bonus, very similar to winning 5 games in the regular season. So here is a screenshot of my run to a national championship, and you can see I went 7-1 in the regular season. So I got my 5 wins but I did lose a game in week number 4, which meant in the playoffs I had to play an extra game, and that's actually not a terrible thing. It's going to take a little bit more time, but you do get that bonus 1,500 coins, and I'm going to give you the totals here in a moment if I'm losing you with all the numbers I'm spewing out. But once you get to that national championship game, here are the coin payouts or reward payouts. If you win that game, you get 2 field goal packs. If you lose it, you get 5,000 coins. Now, this early on in the year, you're probably going to have more than 5,000 coins worth of cards in those 2 field goal packs. But if you happen to lose that championship game, it's not the end of the world. It's going to feel disappointing. It happened to me yesterday one time. I feel like the 5K is not a terrible consolation prize if that happens. If you do win your national championship game, along with those 2 field goal packs, you do also get a bonus of 2,000 coins, which is going to add to all of the other coins that we've been earning throughout this process, and I'm going to total it all up here for you. But again, I just wanted to show you my run to a national championship. We got the 2,000 coins plus the 2 field goal packs, which I've yet to open. I'm going to save those for the next episode of my No Money Spent Squad series. So in totality, let me read off the various scenarios here. If you go 7-0, 5-0 in the regular season, win your first playoff game, win the championship, you're going to get a grand total of 21,500 coins in 2 field goal packs. If you happen to lose one of your regular season games but still win a championship like I did, basically your total record's going to be 8-1, 5-1 in the regular season, 2 wins in the playoffs, and then the national championship win. That would end up giving you 23,000 coins plus the 2 field goal packs. Now, in either of those scenarios, if you happen to get to the championship game and lose it, in the 7-0 scenario, again, losing the national championship would end up making you 6-1. You'd get 24,500 coins. So you actually would get more coins. You just don't get the 2 field goal packs. And if you happen to lose one regular season game, get to the championship, and then still lose that championship, you get a grand total of 26,000 coins. Again, that's going to be more, but you just would not get those 2 field goal packs. So overall, not a bad payout. You're basically making about 250,000 coins there by going through a successful run of All-American seasons and winning the national championship. They're only 2-minute quarters. The games can go pretty quick. The computer calls timeouts now, like at the end of the first and third quarter instead of waiting till the fourth, which is interesting. And some of these games have taken a little bit longer for me because my offense is terrible, and sometimes it takes me like 2 or 3 or even 4 downs to get a first down to continue my drive to score a touchdown. I think once my team, and you'll probably run into this as well, once my team gets better, we'll be able to efficiently get through All-American seasons a whole heck of a lot easier. And again, that's why I feel like you're just going to be wasting time if you go with freshman or varsity, and the payouts aren't as good, right? Varsity isn't half bad because it's roughly about 500 coins less in each payout, and that's going to include, like, the 5-win bonus, but also the per game reward is less, so it's just not worth the time to me. Now, the other game mode that you can play, which I haven't dove into yet here, is Study Hall. But this is another offline game mode where you're going to play 12 games in a week. To enter this, all you got to do is log in every week. You get an entry token. You should have got one for the first week. If you can win your 12 games, I don't know exactly how Battle Score is going to pay out in this one, but I feel pretty confident just winning your 12 games will give you 2,000 or 200,000 plus Battle Score. And if you get that, you're going to max out the rewards. This is not repeatable. Unlike the seasons we just showed you, you can play those over and over and over again. Study Hall, you can only play one time, and if you take a look here, if you basically get the max score, you're getting 60,000 coins, but that's a free 60K every single week. And the great thing about Study Hall and even solo seasons, you can use these game modes as a playground to knock out the other objectives that you might have in the Season 1 Field Pass or any other Field Pass that's in the game. So you're kind of double dipping there, earning rewards by playing through these game modes, but getting progress in your Field Passes as well. Now, if you go over to your Events tab, there's a brand new game mode that's hand in hand with the names of the game program that came out today. But if you take a look at the countdown timer on it, we got 83 days of this, and it's repeatable, so you can spam this and play this over and over and continue to earn free unlimited rewards. With solo seasons, you're getting unlimited coins. With this one, you're more so getting unlimited packs, and as far as what's in these packs, I'm not 100% sure, but if you take a look here, to the upper right, we have already started this process, and I am currently 3-0. Now, this is a little different because each time you go 3-0, you're going to get a new reward, and every time you do it, that reward is going to escalate. So for the first time that I did it, you can see that I got a name of the game blank slate pack, and honestly, I have no idea what's in this pack. Again, because I'm saving it for my No Money Spent Squad series, we're going to open it up in the episode that will likely come out tomorrow, episode 2. But if you take a look at this graphic from the reveal stream Sunday night, here are all of the rewards. Now, they don't stack, meaning if you go 3-0 or get 3 wins in the tier 1, you're not going to get the 25 coins, the 1.5k, and the 2k. Those are the payouts you would get if you happen to lose. Because I went 3-0, I got the blank slate pack. I am now on to tier 2. And if I go into rewards and divisions within the game here, you can see going 3-0 will now give me a name of the game local buzz pack. Again, I have no idea what's actually in that pack. But that's the next, thing that we're going after. Now, if we happen to win our next game, we're 4-0, we're going to get no reward at that moment. We play our next game, which would be game 5, and we happen to lose, we'd get the 2,000 coin payout, and basically we'd have to start back over all the way to the beginning. So our record here, and maybe I should take that back because it looks like you have to avoid elimination 2 losses. So 2 losses is going to set you back to the beginning where you start that journey. So let me throw up that graphic again here. Again, we go 3-0 a second time. We're going to get the local buzz pack. That would bump us up to tier 3. I believe the difficulty in the games will go up every tier. I did find that tier 1 was incredibly easy, so we'll see what the pace looks like. But if I can go 3-0 a third time, then we get the neighborhood notable pack. Then it goes up to the talk of the town pack. And one more time, I have no idea what's going to be in these packs. But if we can make it all the way up to tier 8 and go 3-0 once we're in tier 8, we're looking at 8 free packs for a grand total of 24 wins before we lose 2 games. These games, if I remember correctly, were 3-minute quarters, so they are going to take a little bit longer than solo seasons. And to me, coin is going to be king, so solo seasons might be more worth the time here. But I do like the concept of this head-to-head game mode, which isn't really head-to-head because you're only playing against the computer, but there's no entry fee. So one more time, you can, if you lose or if you go and win every single game, jump right back into it for the next 83 days and change, effectively earning you unlimited free packs if you want. Everything that I've gone through in this video so far has been all for offline grinders, but there is an online game mode that you can play and earn some pretty fast coins. So of course you do have your head-to-head regular seasons. This is going to be the most competitive game mode in the game currently. I'm assuming we're going to see Cut Champs and Gauntlet come back maybe as early as tomorrow. I'm not sure how they're going to handle that this year. But we have College House Rules Overtime. This was in the game last year for the entire year, but it did not have any rewards. Well, it's different now. Number one, if you don't know the rules of College Overtime, you can see them towards the middle right there. You start at the 25-yard line, no kicks, no punts. You either start with the ball or start on defense. If you get a stop and then score yourself, and you only need a field goal in that situation, you win the game. If you score a touchdown because you had the ball first and then you get a stop, you win the game. Regardless of how you get that win or that loss, the games go pretty quickly. And even though it is going to be more competitive because you're going against real life players than the computer, if you take a look at the rewards and divisions, the payouts aren't half bad prior to the 3 wins. So basically, if you win one game, and that one win could come in 60 seconds to maybe 3 to 4 minutes. The games are going to go really fast. You're going to get 3,000 coins. Now, some people at that point will load into their next game and just simply back out and purposely take the loss. The reason that they would do that is because if you play another game and you win that game, instead of getting the 3,000 coin payout, you're actually going to get 5k. So you're getting a little bit less for the second win. You're only getting an extra 2,000 coins because I'm really good at math. I figured this out. You're only getting an extra 2,000 coins for that second win. And if you get 3 wins, you're getting 270, not even 2, you're getting 178 plus BND player. BND cards already have less value than a non-BND card. And let's just be honest, with EA, the likelihood that you get something higher than a 78, 79, or even an 80 overall is probably going to be slim. coin is king. Even though training has some really good value, and you could quick sell whatever card you happen to get out of that 78 plus B&D player pack, because there's good options in the training store right now, and there should be all year. To me, from a making coin standpoint, it makes more sense to play a game, and if you win, go into the next game, back out, and then just start over. Effectively, you're getting 300,000 coins every single win, and because it's college overtime where the game mode goes really fast, you could win a lot of games very quickly, and that 3K is going to stack up. So for me, with this terrible team that I have that I showed you in the beginning of the game, this is probably the first online game mode that I'm going to jump into once I'm ready, and I'm going to do that method where I play a game, assuming I win that game, I'm going to quit out of the next one to get my 3K coins, and just do that over and over and over again. Unless they adjust these rewards, it just doesn't feel like it's worth the time to play through 3 games, assume that you're going to win all 3 of those games to get a 78 overall B&D card. Again, it does have a plus, but that plus is often silent, and then you're getting 2,000 or 1,000 coins less for getting that second win as well if you go 2-0 and then quit and back out. So with it being so early in the Cut 26 year, those are the game modes that I encourage you to play right now. I'm specifically talking to my no money spent and low money spent players out there. If you're trying to build up your team, and more importantly, build up that coin count, those are the game modes you should focus on right now and stack those coins and get ready, because cards are only going to get better. I said it many times on Twitter and yesterday's videos, probably today's videos as well. You do not have to have the best team or 1 trillion coins on day 1 or even week 1. It's going to be a slow grind, especially if you're no money spent with a trash team to start out there. So just focus on stacking up those coins, waiting for maybe the first big market crash of the year, and then taking advantage to start building up that team. And we'll have some videos on the cards you should be looking to buy right now if you do want to improve your squad, as far as renting coin cards, the platinum cards that quick sell for coins, looking at the price of those versus the quick sell value. And we will also have a video coming very soon on some budget beasts that you can take a look at on the auction house to buy and improve that squad without spending too many coins. So that's everything for now. Those are the game modes in the game where you can earn unlimited coins and unlimited packs. I hope it helped out. Thank you for watching. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.